Happy Wednesday. You okay?
Yeah, I had to swallow my food because I ate it so fast. I was starving.
Hello, Krista1228. Happy Wednesday, Katie Megan. Hello, Abel Ye. What's up, M. Hutter? Happy Wednesday, Tayan. Happy Wednesday, Ann Hughes. Hey guys, Drana99. What's up, Lex Martino? Happy Hump Day, SJ2204. Is Matt a happy Wednesday? Blake Roush, happy Wednesday. Kay Pagan, happy Wednesday. Congratulations on getting accepted into your first choice for bachelor program.
Proud of you.
Okay. I feel like I said hey to everyone. Now you can talk.
Good job. So tonight, this is the agenda. We're going to go over some more deep, dark secrets.
Embarrassing stories.
Yeah, but I thought you had a couple more deep, dark secrets to share.
They're dark.
They're not just deep. They're dark.
Yeah, they're dark secrets.
Okay, well, maybe we'll go through that. Then we're going to go over some embarrassing stories. And then we're going to try the 2 new cookies that come out this weekend. Double D, which is, well, we're doing the month of favorites, if you know that, or as you guys might know. Double D is our Black Beauty Oreo cookie with a Reese's Cup stuff on the inside. And then we have Don't Slip, which is, this will be the second time that we're ever running this cookie. You guys loved it. You voted it as one of your all-time favorites. So this is our banana pudding cookie. So it has a banana pudding cream core. It's one of my favorites. So good. So I'm excited to eat those because I just finished my dinner.
How high are the new high-waisted leggings going to be? I only like high-waisted, not mid.
Okay, so on most, so my mid-waisted,
Your mid-waisted hit you right below your belly button.
hit right here,
And the high-waisted,
and then high-waisted is like
what, 3 inches, 2 inches taller?
2 inches above my belly button.
So 3 inches above the other ones.
And then, so that's for the leopard print, the venture print. But the regular high-waisted black legging that's releasing as well is actually, like, the fabric's just a little bit stretchier, right? So it actually might come up a little bit higher than that. So they're high-waisted. Like, they're not ultra, but they're high.
I'll be honest with you guys. If it's so high-waisted that your sports bra and your leggings touch each other, you might as well just wear a onesie.
Well, but I disagree because, no, I do. I disagree because some, like, short girls, if they wear a long line bra and then
I
like,
mean,
a
for the
high-waisted
average
legging,
person.
the
I've seen
average
people that are like 5'6", 5'7" girls, which are on the taller side, and they
pull their
literally
leggings up.
pull their leggings up so much that they just like touch.
You got to see some skin, just a little bit of skin.
Yeah.
But
Happy Wednesday. I got to go to my first murder jury trial today, and I'm a paralegal for a criminal defense attorney. Wow, that's interesting. Hey, Emily, how are you?
yeah, we haven't heard or we haven't seen you in a while. Well, I have seen you physically.
Cannot
No,
wait
not
to try
Twitch.
the banana pudding. We've literally started a budget just for those
That
dang
is so
cookies.
sweet. Like, seriously, that's awesome. Thank you.
Y'all are more excited for me than my own family, and that's why I came here to tell you guys.
Never gotten to try the banana one. Was hoping for Coco Loco and Thick Mint. So Thick Mint is coming, and Coco Loco is
Thick
coming.
Mint's not coming.
Not this month, but it's coming.
No, it's not Thick Mint.
Oh. Well, okay, for St. Patrick's Day, we
It's
have
Blackout Beauty.
Blackout Beauty, which
Yeah.
is very similar, just with like a little kick.
Right.
But Thick Mint will come back like this spring. And then Coco Loco is absolutely coming back. You just have to wait a little bit. It's more of a spring flavor.
Yeah, and they do come out. We are launching the clothes on the 29th. 29th,
Yeah,
7th.
29th at 10 a.m. Central.
29th. Yeah, okay.
Saturday, 29th at 10 a.m. Central.
I have a long torso, so mini high-waisted pants fit below my belly button, and I don't feel comfortable wearing those. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, for sure.
Hello, Janae. What's up, B-Mart?
Double D is my favorite. I'm going to buy 12 to get me through. That's awesome.
Finish M over M. Is Trunchbull coming back soon? I don't know if it was on the list.
Interestingly enough,
It's not because we just ran it. We just ran
right.
Trunchbull.
That's why we didn't include it in January favorites because we just ran it.
Yeah.
Like in
So I don't know. It's
November?
not soon, but I don't know. Maybe that would be a good one to bring back soon.
I have to look. I think it's on the schedule.
I have to look too.
But
Jen Stell, thank you so much for subscribing for 5 months.
making Tyler to get on to give me a.
Okay, so the only ones, so there are some deep, dark secrets I didn't share, but some of these are really dark. Like someone said, my first suicide attempt was as a 13-year-old, and that makes me sad. Then someone said, pregnant with our second, and I don't want to tell people, just want to enjoy it for ourselves.
Love that.
And then someone said, some foods are turn-ons, especially dessert.
Have you ever been turned on by a food?
No. Mm-mm. I mean, if I put whipped cream on you, I'd be turned on by a food.
Right.
I mean, you're a snack. I guess I'm turned on by that.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I mean, that, like, what about you guys?
Yeah, do you ever actually
Does
get turned on
food
from a
turn
food?
you on? Like, to find certain foods sexual. I know that some foods are aphrodisiacs, like oysters. Isn't it really any, like, shell food, like mussels? And I think it is. And then what else? What else is an aphrodisiac? It's like weird stuff. Isn't there like a type of fish? I don't
Tyler,
know.
thank you for gifting us up to your
Chocolate?
wife. You're awesome.
What's the email to inquire about the minis for a party? I want you guys at my associate's grad party.
Help@fatandweirdcookie.com.
Help.
M. Hutter, do you think the new Motive launch would ship in time for Cookie Fest? Yeah, it'll ship that weekend. It'll definitely be there for sure.
Like this Motive launch, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to start shipping on the day of launch
Yeah.
and hopefully finish it.
So I'm not a mom, and I've heard that Aubrey also does not enjoy the poop stories, but I have many mom friends. It is true when it's your own child, it does not faze you? No. My own child poop is gross too.
It doesn't phase you as much. I mean, you just kind of like deal with it. But we haven't had any like crazy poop stories, you know? Not like poop on the wall or anything.
Oh, dark chocolate and strawberries, olives. Yeah.
I won the gift card a few weeks ago. I gave a couple cookies I got to a friend. He said they were fire and ordered more for himself.
Well, thank you so much.
You.
Look at you.
Spread the good word.
Little salesman. Okay. My ex's mom walked in on us doing the deed and proceeded to play his dead grandpa's voicemail and said, at least someone gets laid around here, and had a full conversation.
You gonna read that again? Will you read that again? I'm not really. No, like I want you to read it again.
My ex's mom walked in on us doing the deed and proceeded to play his dead grandpa's voicemail and then said, at least someone gets laid around here, and had a full conversation.
I don't understand the grandpa's voicemail. Like that's kind of.
I think
weird,
that,
right?
I think that she was probably coming in there to like share the
Interrupt.
voicemail for some reason, and they were doing it, and she just decided to act like she was not fazed by it and just kept sharing.
That is so interesting. If I, I would just like open the door and be like, oh, okay, I'll talk to you later.
Someone said, I feel like the camera quality looks better. If you haven't been here in a couple weeks, we did update the camera through a capture card, and it does look better, in my opinion.
I don't always get my heart rate up or sweat a bunch with an at-home workout, so I don't always feel a sense of accomplishment. With running, I always feel accomplished after because my heart rate's up and I'm sweaty. Do you guys feel as good after a sweaty workout compared to not? I think it depends on what you are wanting out of your workout. So I would say most of the time that's what people want out of a workout. They feel accomplished, feel like they like super powerful because and you probably are getting a little bit more of an endorphin rush from those really tough, sweaty like workouts. But those other workouts that aren't as intense are really important too. So just keep that in mind. They might be even more important as like, I don't know.
So about the aphrodisiac, the same person.
Oh gosh.
I texted my dad I was too horny to eat. It was meant for my husband.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
The
person really gets turned on by food.
Mortified.
So.
If I texted my dad anything remotely close to that, I would die inside.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I would do. That is scary. Have you guys ever done that? Like, have you ever texted someone that
You
you're
should.
like, oh my
I would just
gosh.
said sent back hungry asterisk. Like I'm too hungry to eat. Like your stomach hurts so bad that you're so hungry that you just don't even want to eat anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
I would have tried to play it off.
For sure. Freaking autocorrect, you know?
Aubrey, I just want to say your style is so cute. Definitely need to dress more like you. I love watching your TikToks.
Thank you.
Letty is doing awesome in her gestures and all of her learning. Does she say any words yet? No, she just
No, not
babbles.
really. She shakes her head no.
Random question. Have you ever tried First Form? Yes, I have.
Yeah, I think we bought. No, Gabby had been trying. Or no, who was it that used First Form greens? Oh, Austin.
Austin
And
used
so we had it in the house and we just compared like First Form greens, which everybody like bows down to versus like
the PE Science when they launched. But I took First Form like I'm talking like 2012.
Yeah.
2013.
Yeah.
Like I actually had taken First Form before they started their like $50,000 athlete search that really kind of put them on the map.
Yeah.
Because I had a friend that was an ambassador for
I
First
haven't
Form.
really seen that going on.
Chelsea?
Right.
She was
I
a First Form
remember.
ambassador.
No, I remember because remember. Okay, you guys, this isn't an embarrassing story, I guess, but when Brad and I started dating, he had previously been dating this girl, and she was like a First Form girl, right? And she like a shipment came of clothing, right, from First Form to your house. And you were like, "Well, I'm not gonna give it to her. Do you want it?"
Yeah, it was like girls' clothing and stuff.
it was like a pair of booty shorts.
I think she
and, like-
ordered stuff for herself and had it sent to my house.
Oh, okay, so it was an actual order.
I'm guessing. Well, I mean, I think that they sent it
Okay.
to her. She probably just gave them that address.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Anyway, fun times. I've never had First Form though, other than the greens.
I just can't afford to pay for First Form greens. Like they're so expensive. They're like $70.
But you could use so and so's discount code to save money.
Yeah, whatever. I had a friend who sent nudies to their dad instead of a boyfriend. Ooh, wow. Ooh, wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Oh no, I would have tried to correct it with too hungover to eat. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
We have a group test for work, and one of the guys sent a naked photograph of his pregnant fiance to all of us on accident. Man.
How do you? Okay, so what was that like the next day at work? Please let us know.
Hey, M. Baines. I cannot stand the taste of First Form greens. The ones I use taste so much better.
Yeah, I remember them like they didn't really taste like anything really, which maybe some people want that, but
Yeah, First Form's really expensive because they have to pay for their like all the stuff they do with their athletes.
they do a lot of great stuff for the athletes for sure.
Right, but I mean that's why they're so expensive. And I mean
their
Andy
HQ is like
Frisella is also rolling in the dough. I mean, more power to him. People think our cookies are too expensive, and they probably think we live a lavish lifestyle. Aubrey drives the Mazda CX-5. Okay, I drive a Silverado. Like no Porsche over here, you know.
Anyway.
My tampon flew into the stall next to me while I was taking it out, and there was someone in it.
Oh God, that makes me want to barf. If that happened to me, I might barf everywhere. You know.
I was a Legionnaire for them. Their stuff tastes good, but it's too expensive. Yeah.
Lonnie's greens are good. I haven't tried PE Science yet. I mean, we like them, of course. First Form greens gave me the poops, and my doctor told me to stop taking them. Yeah, I mean,
So
I would say that's a good reason.
So I actually want to Hurdle Daisy PE Science greens are so nasty. I don't think they have a bad taste at all. So I think that, you know, obviously people just have aversions to different things. Like I could try something and think it's gross and someone else would be like, oh, this tastes fine. I actually think that PE Science greens don't really have a taste at all, but
I always just mix mine. But I take
yeah, I
the
don't.
reds
Yeah,
more
I
than
take.
do
I'll
the
mix.
greens.
So I mix the greens and reds together, and I take it with the chocolate mint. And I think it's the mint is strong enough that it kind of like overpowers
You chug
everything.
yours too, right? You
Yeah, I
don't
just
really,
drink
like,
it.
Sip on it, so
Awkward. I'm the only female in the group text, and all the guys were talking about her the next day, and he walked into the room while they were talking about her. Yeah, that's,
I think it'd probably be better in that situation to just, bring it up to them. Like, break the ice. Like, I don't know what you would say, but like, hey, congrats on that baby, or I don't know.
I'm not bashing Mazdas. I was just making a joke because it's like, you know, I mean, we don't really live like a lavish lifestyle.
Totally outing myself, but years ago I sent a dirty pic to what was meant to be my husband and accidentally sent to my sister. I called her screaming to not look at it.
M. Hutter, I have to ask, was it just a dirty pic as in you were risque closed, or were you doing inappropriate things? Because that makes it super awkward with your sister. If you were just naked, I feel like your sister's probably like, I've seen
You
you
don't have
naked.
to answer that either because
Yeah, that's probably embarrassing. I bet Aubrey is waiting for the Range Rover. And we will not get a Range Rover. She actually likes the Land Rover Defenders, which are not that expensive. So
yeah, I did see those. So I want to test drive one. PE Science greens taste as best that greens can taste if you've tried others.
oh gosh, people talk about Crumble and how they're expensive, and I just give a blank stare since I pay more for your cookies, but totally worth it. So I will say Crumble's cookies are only about 3 ounces. Ours are 5 ounces. So if you look at cost per ounce, ours is actually cheaper. Also, our Flatties is essentially a Crumble is a Flatty with a topping. So I will say that. Ounce for ounce, we're actually cheaper, I think. Peace Signs Greens tasted as best as greens can taste if you tried others. I don't like their kiwi pre-workout. They did that because of Jeff Nippard, whatever.
It was not good. It tasted just a little bit off, but they knew they were never going to run it again either. So,
shoot, I lost where I was at.
I think you're at the subscribe.
Oh yeah, A Graham, thank you so much for subscribing for 5 months.
First form greens are disgusting, even when I have mixed them in the past. Yeah.
Definitely, we were excited to try them, but they were just not for us. Yeah. I take First Form greens and protein. I do like them. I can't say the greens decrease your bloating like everyone raves about. I would say it does help keep you regular. That's true. Hello. The second one, haha, he was in the military and we were dating long distance. Oh, yeah. See,
Ford Bronco. Okay. There's one that I took a picture of in town, and I absolutely love the way that it looks. However, I don't think it's big enough. Like, I think that the second doors are just pretty slim, like my Mazda, and that's why I don't like my Mazda. Because I cannot get Letty's car seat in there. So,
this person is just gonna be like that. So it's like,
yeah, I already knew that by their name.
I've never had Crumble cookies either. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, Crumble is good.
Yeah.
It's a different cookie experience than us. It would be like if you took our filling out and you put it on top of a flat cookie.
And they're fresh, like you get them at the storefront. So I don't know. It's a different thing. How's the curry? It was actually great. I loved it. Did you?
Oh, athletic greens are the absolute worst. I've seen them advertised all over TikTok. I knew they had to be bad with the amount they were advertising.
They have blown up because.
Yeah, they blew up on TikTok. Any chance you're bringing back the dark and sexy Flatty? I missed out. I don't think so. It was actually like an accident cookie. So,
everything that's good is an accident.
Patient got me Crumble cookies, and I said, "Thank you, but Fat and Weird is better. Look them up. I appreciate it."
Thanks. What's the hype with 75 hard? Props to those who can do it, but man, too strict. I agree.
I think it's like teaching discipline, and that if you set your mind to something, that you can do it. But I mean, I think there's better ways to do it. Honestly,
can't you also choose the things that you are?
No.
Oh.
No, there's a requirement. There's a certain requirement. Like, you must read, you must take a progress photo every day. You must do like one indoor and outdoor workout. And the outdoor workout could just be walking or whatever. You must do 10,000 steps a day. You must stick to a diet. It doesn't say no alcohol, like all kinds of stuff. So
okay. That's what I bet is like stick to whatever diet you chose, but I don't know.
The Forerunners are pretty nice too. I've always liked Forerunners too.
Yeah, same.
I would love a new Toyota 4Runner, but I don't have a car payment and don't want one. What's up, Beck Doe?
Ooh, you got a new 4Runner. Do you have kids? I want to hear about your experience with kids.
I shit my pants in an elevator at a resort, and they shut down the elevator to clean it.
Were you like hungover? That's what I want to know. Probably.
I asked the patient where her other arm was, thinking it was under her blanket, but it was amputated. That's pretty awkward.
I feel like maybe they should have looked at their chart beforehand.
I love my 4Runner, and I wasn't sure about it at first because I was coming out of a Jeep Wrangler, but love it now. If you mess up, you start 75 hard over again, 2 45-minute workouts with one outside. Yeah, and so the other one, so he does, so like Mike did one 45-minute workout inside, and his 45-minute workout, other one was just walking, like taking a long walk.
Oh, right.
So
this person got a Ford Expedition, which I think that they're a little bit big for me. I think it goes like Explorer, Expedition, and Explorer would be more my size. My cousin's 4Runner is nice, but she has one daughter, and she says she needs a bigger vehicle. Yeah, I think that's the issue that I've heard about. It's just like they're a little bit like slim, like I don't know. But
I've had your cookies mailed to me before, but I was traveling through Florida yesterday, and I stopped at the storefront for a warm, fresh cookie, and it was so worth the hour detour I took.
Oh, wow.
First off, thank you so much for coming in. But second off, that's what I tell people. I mean, that's why I wanted to create a storefront. Yeah. Because if you think our cookies are good, like after they've been mailed to you and you warm them up or whatever, I think you're going to love them, obviously. But
I can't talk about cookies and not eat this, so I'm just gonna have my bite of Double D.
I have no less than 45 cookies in my freezer. I have a problem. I have no control buying them. Lots of control eating them. Wow, that's crazy.
Double D is literally the best looking cookie. Sorry.
You just have to have a cookie party, honestly.
This Reese's cup. Oh my god.
Been going to the gym more and doing more when I'm there, and I will say it feels good. I just want to feel confident again. M. Hutter, I've seen you before. You look great. Like, stop. What would you do if you really loved the same vehicle that your friend just bought? I've loved it before she got it, but now she would be pissed if I got the same as her. The problem is I can't find any else I like as much. Blake, get the same one, but make sure yours is better. That's my advice. Make sure yours has more features. And then you could be like, I mean, yours was cool and all, but look at mine. I have heated back seats. Or look at my sunroof, you know?
I looked into the Jeep Wagoneer, and oh my gosh, those things are so fancy. Oh, like unnecessarily.
I think I've convinced my boyfriend to take a weekend trip for Cookie Fest. I can't take off Friday because my coworker has off for Mardi Gras. I mean, come on Saturday. It'll still be plenty of fun.
Yeah.
What would you say is the perfect amount of time warming up the cookies in the microwave? I would say it depends on how strong your microwave is, for real, because they are different strength. But I would say around 15 to 20 seconds.
I'm a good 15. That's what I do.
Have you
Then
found?
It's not like gooey.
Yeah, Aubrey definitely has found the car mom.
Yes, I have. I like her. Yeah, I like her. I think we have at least 10 plus cookies in our freezer, and I want to buy more every week. I definitely think you should do the favorites month at least once every year for the cookies, for sure. Absolutely. Actually, for March Madness, we're going to do a bracket and pin them against each other, and y'all can vote, and then whatever cookie wins gets to be permanently on the menu for an entire year.
Yeah.
So we're excited to do that. Can't have enough. That's what I tell my family when they give me shit. I bring them to all my days.
I love my new Subaru Accent. It's awesome. We have one baby and it's very spacious with captain chairs in the second row. Okay.
What does a Subaru Ascent look
Yeah,
like?
I haven't even heard of a Subaru Ascent, to be honest with you.
I think maybe I have.
It's a bit of a drive from Houston to get to Florida, LOL, but worth it for the hype and the fun. Yeah, it is. I've done that drive multiple times. So
Stop in
New Orleans is halfway. Yeah.
It's like Los Angeles. What? Oh, okay. Subaru Ascent.
It's not my embarrassing story, but it's my best friend, and we all laugh about this. She was pregnant and driving home from work. She was in traffic and got upset stomach that caused diarrhea, and she had to go in her car. She had to use her husband's best friend's swim trunks that were in the back seat to clean up. He asked for his trunks a few days later, and she had to tell him that she owes him a new pair. Oh my gosh. Interesting.
Oh my gosh. That's great. That's really great. I love my Subaru Crosstrek. Everyone vote for Chocolat to win March Madness. Yeah, it's an obsession, Abaye.
Jade said, first time joining you on Twitch, been following you both on Insta for 5 years. I've loved keeping up with your lives. I'm a new mama, so all of Aubrey's mom tips are incredibly helpful. Well, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Welcome.
We're traveling to Alabama from Ohio for my brother-in-law's wedding mid-February. I've convinced my husband to travel down further to Panama City to stay a couple of days. Unfortunately, can't make it to Cookie Fest. Definitely making a stop at the storefront. Yeah, if you are coming to the storefront, you just have to ask whoever's working the storefront to see if we're available. So,
Random, but were you guys trying to have a baby or just kind of seeing what would happen? I mean, we did that for a year, and then for another year, we actually tried. So, and then Letty finally happened.
yeah.
So,
I sent in a work group chat that I had a monster shit brewing on accident.
that's actually really funny. I don't like poop stories, but that's funny.
I got a full body scrub and massage from a male, and I started my period and bled all over the table.
That's embarrassing, but I feel like, probably has happened to him before, right? Probably not.
Went to the gym in my late teens, figured I would finish my session off with a nice hydro pool sauna steam, and I was getting funny looks the whole time I was in there. I was wearing board shorts with Velcro pockets, and it turns out I had my mom's underwear stuck to the Velcro on my shorts and didn't notice until I got back to this changing room.
Why having someone tell you, would you tell someone like, hey man, and pull it off of them and be like, hey, I got these. Actually, you know what? You don't want to touch someone's underwear.
While I was pregnant, I was calling out another girl for being pregnant since she got a non-alcoholic drink, but she wasn't pregnant. She was just a recovering alcoholic. Nice. Yeah.
You never know. I have a Ford Explorer and absolutely love it. I have 2 girls, 6 and 8, and there's plenty of room. Ooh, okay. Yes, I think Ford Explorer is the size that I want.
My rookie year as a police officer, I was searching a girl's purse and I had no gloves on my hand, and I pulled out a butt plug that was about as round as a large orange.
You know what I want to do next is like the nurse stories. Like nurses of the ER. I know they have so many crazy stories.
I don't know how to, yeah, here we go. It's just like, yeah, there's a few of those, and I don't know how that happened, so I need to go through and...
Sorry, we're just going through some people that are joining tonight. It's like labeling them as suspicious, and they're not, so we're trying to make it so we're not restricting you guys.
Yeah. Shoot.
First time.
Kay Pagan, thank you for gifting a sub to Jade.
First time joining you guys on Twitch, and I'm just here to beg you to bring back the BBC Fat and Weird cookie.
We are. I mean, my birthday's coming up, so.
April.
I have a Ford Explorer and absolutely love it. I have 2 girls, 6 and 8, and there's plenty of room. When I was at a hotel once, my mom was washing my clothes, and when she brought it back to the room, my underwear fell out, and a construction worker who was working that day picked it up behind her and said, "Ma'am, I think this is yours."
Yeah, that's mildly embarrassing, yeah. I've been shopping in Target and realized there was a bulge in my pant leg, like cafe area, and pulled out my underwear.
I've pulled a pair of underwear out of my pants or socks out of my pants before, like while I was wearing them. So
and it's usually my leggings. Like, I don't know.
My birthday's April 9th. It's not really that close, guys.
The Nissan Pathfinder, it's the best. Okay, so yeah.
I'm a respiratory therapist, and I was giving adult a breathing treatment. Walked in, and there was poop all over the floor. I puked to my mask and then walked out. Oh man, we helped do hurricane cleanup in Galveston after one of the hurricanes like flooded a house, and I went inside and it smelled so bad. I walked outside and threw up, and then walked back inside the house. They had horse.
You didn't tell me that.
They had This is like when I was in like middle school or early high school.
Oh, I thought you meant like
no,
Houston.
No.
Okay.
First time on Twitch while I do my puzzle. Ashley, welcome. I have a Mazda CX-9 and I love it. Yeah. Nice. You should host a Twitch breakfast get together during Cookie Fest. We are going to figure out something to do for everyone that watches us on Twitch. You just guys can't share it. It'll just be like a Twitch exclusive thing. Like, we'll figure something out.
My mother went to France in the 70s with my dad, and the hotel thought that she was his hooker, not his wife. The whole stay, they treated her special. Best family story ever. I love that. What a special time.
I heard my family friend's dad dirty talking on a landline, and it was not to my friend's mom.
I always wonder who calls those, like, sex callers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it's probably just regular old husbands, So
One of my 4th graders had his mom's thong stuck to his pants, and I sneaked him away so that no one would notice. Oh, that's nice.
I was just eating animal crackers. Does Letty eat them? I've never given her animal crackers, actually. She would probably really like them.
Hey, Syats girl. Hope you're having fun in Chicago.
I'm gonna eat this.
That's fine. Was in a pencil skirt and heels after church at the grocery store. Saw someone I knew and ran to them. Ended up falling on my back with lots of onlookers. So
this is the Don't Slip, which is our banana pudding cookie with a banana pudding cream core.
I asked a woman when her baby was due, and she wasn't pregnant.
Nice.
Yeah, that's rough. Oh, this one's funny. This is the one I was telling you about. After a toilet wouldn't flush at a date's house, I had to wrap my hand in toilet paper, grab my turd, and throw it out the window. This was in 8th grade. A couple of days later, he came to school and said someone played a prank and threw poop in his yard. That one's really funny to me. There was a Twitch breakfast at the MFAM event, and I guess was there a Twitch breakfast for the day that we did our grand opening, because that Becdo and Killian and all them ate breakfast. I think Becdo just saw us at the airport, and that's how the breakfast. But for the MFAM thing that I went to Tampa, that was the Twitch breakfast. But there hasn't really been a Twitch breakfast that you missed per se.
Oh, that cookie's so good. Yeah, the banana pudding cookie is bomb. It's like not the fake banana flavor, you know? And it's not too strong banana. And that's what I love about it. What else you got?
I used to clean condos, got locked out on the balcony on the 10th floor, had to yell at a stranger at the beach to come up and help me.
Oh, that's kind of sad. Wait, what's your most embarrassing story?
Accidentally used a girl's restroom first day of high school. A guy
That
said
sucks.
this. My entire bathing suit came off on a water slide, standing at the bottom, naked, no bathing suit in sight.
Sucks. I was cutting my boyfriend's hair on Insta Live, and we forgot that he didn't have pants on, and he turned the camera around, and everyone saw his peen.
That's funny.
That's
Most embarrassing thing, honestly, like the most embarrassing thing to me would probably be
I'm gonna cringe.
when I was in middle school. I was walking, and a kid threw his gum out of his mouth and wasn't looking, and it hit me right in the head. And it stuck to my head, and I didn't know what to do. So you immediately like try to grab and pull, and all I did was like get it more into my hair. And then I had to go into class and tell the teacher, and then she sent me to the office, and then the office tried to get it out of my hair and they couldn't. So then they had to call my mom to come pick me up from school. And I felt like everyone saw me with this big wad of gum in my hair. Pretty embarrassing. I mean, I've been arrested before. That's pretty embarrassing. For a bar fight. I mean, I was like, everyone was leaving the clubs because it was like 2 a.m. and I got in the bar fight at the end of the night and got arrested. That's pretty embarrassing.
At the time, you probably didn't feel
Thank God there was
embarrassed,
not cell phones with like cameras quality. You know what I mean?
Like I would have died. I would have paid big money actually for that video.
Yeah, that people didn't have that. Like nowadays, that would have been on the internet. I would have been on the internet for sure. My kindergartner was on a Zoom last year and was having issues with her class. When I was in the bathroom, she ran in with her laptop faced at me while I was on the toilet. Her whole class that I had to send a very long apology letter to her teacher later on that afternoon. Oh
man,
no.
That sucks. Not all comments are showing up in the chat for me. Is that due to the slow mode?
No, it's not showing up because like it keeps popping up that people are like ban evaders. I'm assuming that the person I just banned is like sharing an internet provider with some of these people, so their IP addresses may look similar. So it just I don't know, but I'm trying to approve them, and so they should show up later on. M. Baines, thank you so much for subscribing for 11 months.
They want to hear more about your bar fight.
I mean, there's not much to it. Like it was the end of the night, and like the club was, or it was not even a club. We were at it was called the Swamp. It was like a bar restaurant, and I had a drink in my hand, and we were outside on the patio, and it was like 150, but the bouncer was like trying to get people to like start moving towards the door, and he's like, "Everyone's got to go, let's go." And I was standing there, and I had my drink in my hand, and he, for some reason, I don't know why he picked me. He grabbed my drink out of my hand, and he threw it in the trash can. And so I punched.
He for sure was picking it.
I punched him right in his face, and he just like fell like a doll. Like he just hit the ground. And since it was outside, there was two cops like standing right on the other side of this like white picket fence, and they just go, "You," and pointed right at me. So what did I do? I literally ran and jumped the fence and started like running through the road, like to the other side of the road, because if I got on campus, I knew that they wouldn't catch me because like you're gone, you know? But he pulled his taser out. And the first, the taser has two prongs. The first prong went right past me, but that second prong got me right in the right side. And then I just folded on the ground and they got me. So
And then you had to what, right? Like call your parents, right?
no, they took me to jail that night.
I know, but didn't your parents pick you up
No,
from
someone saw me get arrested that knew me, messaged my sister on Facebook,
Oh.
and she saw it and called my parents. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's no.
Because when I got out, that next morning, they do like a hearing and they're like, we'll let you know what the charges are against you. But they're not going to keep me, because I'm not like doing anything that. So they, I got my cell phone back, which is dead, and they literally, I got like, and I was like, what do I do now? I have a dead cell phone. And this is in 2011,
Right.
So,
Yeah.
what do you do? And, so I was like, or it was 2011. So I was like, I don't know what to do. And then I walked out and my parents were like standing outside of the Gainesville Police Department.
Thank God.
And I was like, oh, hi. So
Oh gosh.
where do people share these stories to you? It's on Instagram. And I just don't read their names. So do you lick your beard? No, I don't. It's gross. Like there's a gross stuff on a beard.
Yeah, I can't stand that.
Have you made your Super Bowl predictions? No, I haven't.
Like who's going to be in the Super Bowl?
I feel like Tom Brady's always going to be in the Super Bowl. Last year it was, Kansas City and Tampa Bay. So, oh my gosh, once
On a field trip, I was drinking coffee and got so lightheaded and spat it out full on to the kid in front of me. I felt so bad I was going to cry. I just got sick and had to spit.
Carjo Lee, thank you for subscribing for 10 months. Okay, let's see what else I got. I fell into a trash can once, pure Mean Girl style, in front of everyone.
I'm sorry. Sorry for that.
Wait, what? In preschool, my daughter told the class her dad had breast cancer in his ear. My sister told her preschool class my dad had breast cancer in his ear. These are side by side.
Weird.
In preschool, my daughter told the class her dad had breast cancer in his
Maybe they
ear.
made this
My
up.
sister told her preschool class my dad. No, it would be like this person's mom.
Oh, okay.
Weird. My husband and I have an inside joke where we moan when food looks or sounds good, and it's been an ongoing joke for almost 2 years, so it's almost like second nature at this point. I went to my sister's for dinner and moaned when I got my plate, and everyone was so confused.
That's really funny. Chargers and the Rams. No Brady this year. Buccaneers are not going to the Super Bowl. Packers and Bills. Is it normal for someone to take a few months to get pregnant? I feel so many people say it happens so. I would say majority of people,
Yeah.
it does not happen quickly.
It took my sister 4 years to get pregnant.
Yeah, it might feel that way because you have your ears open, but yeah, the people that aren't getting pregnant are not talking about it. So the only people talking are the ones that, it happened, within a month. So just keep that in mind. It's very normal.
When my now husband and I started dating, I attempted my deadlift PR and I peed my pants in the gym in front of him and everyone, like thumb over a water hose, like just peed. But he married me, so F it.
I mean, at a CrossFit I wasn't embarrassed by this. I was just like, I don't know. Anyway, I did a team competition for CrossFit, and this was like before kids, but we had to do so many double unders, and it had to be unbroken 50. So if you like
stopped, you had to start over.
You had to start it over again. And I think at one point I had to start over like 3 different times. So I was jumping a lot, and my bladder was full. And I remember, like, I don't think you could tell because I had black bottoms on, but like I peed. And I just had to like swap my pants out with, somebody else that was there. But like I said, I wasn't embarrassed, but.
I'm really confused. What do you mean, Mbanes? Did you hear how in the China Olympics got sent a letter that was infected with the Rona?
Yeah,
I don't know what you're saying. Yeah. Packers and
Baines
Bills,
is
I don't follow the
always
teams,
typing
so I Googled it. Yeah, Mbanes, I feel like you're drunk all the time. I want to meet you in real life. Packers and Bills, I don't follow the team, so I Googled it and the stadium came up. Any advice for someone trying for over a year? I mean, have you seen a fertility doctor? I
would say most physicians will suggest, like, if you've been actually trying for over a year, for at least a year, then yes, like, come in and we'll take a look at everything. But also, if you haven't read the book, like, Taking Charge of Your Fertility, if you don't know like the signs of like that fertile window to get pregnant, then definitely read that, because it's not just like, oh, day 14. Like, it's different for every single female. So anyway, that's a book I would read.
It took about 6 months for both our kids. My cousin tried for almost a year and a half, and their advice from their doctor was stop trying and go into it intuitively. They got pregnant the month after. I do think that a lot of people put stress on themselves trying, and that stress is what keeps them from having a baby. I'm just annoyed of hearing all these people saying it happened the first month. It makes you feel like you're failing. No, M. Hutter, literally 4 years. My sister tried, and it like actively tried, not like, oh, we're just going to have unprotected sex.
Give them reasons
they tried for 4 years. They decided to give up, and they decided they were just going to adopt. And 2 weeks out from the adoption, the mother backed out of the adoption. And a week later, my sister found out she was pregnant. So just want to throw that out there that, it takes a lot of people a long time, and just don't compare yourself to other people. And also people that say they got pregnant after a month, they could have been trying for a really long time. You just don't know that.
Aubrey, isn't it common for a lot of people that do CrossFit to pee during lifts? I don't know if it's like that common. I think you'll see it a couple times, but usually like jump ropes, double unders.
I was a bridesmaid in a friend's wedding, and when we were being introduced into the reception, my right foot decided it was a great time to break. Luckily, I was walking in with a fireman, and he improvised and picked me up, but my dress was short, so everyone saw my butt. I had to have my dad come pick me up and take me to the ER. Missed the entire reception and had to have surgery 2 weeks later. Wow, how did it just break? Walk in, or did you wow. LOL, I'm back at it. Our family business is a liquor store, but I don't drink the environment. It just gets me. You're not failing. It may have happened quicker for us. Our first time, we started trying the month after my mom passed away, and I don't think my body was physically, emotionally ready. I heard on the news China was trying to keep the environment clean for the Olympics, but apparently someone sent a letter into the facility, and the letter brought Rona into the facility. That's bizarre. Wow, that's weird.
It's weird. How can they even pinpoint that? Oh, gosh, I don't know why I shared that. I don't usually talk about my mom, but y'all are pretty great.
Aubrey, are you doing CrossFit again?
I mean, I tried it yesterday, and I loved it. And so I do plan on, doing it 1 to 2 times a week.
Kills me to hear that you're definitely not failing. I'll pray for you. Yeah, you're not failing. Having kids totally messes with the bladder. Yeah, I heard people do pee a lot more, on double under stuff when they have kids.
I mean, I was like that before, so I probably had something wrong with me before.
Just walking, doc thought there might be a slight injury. So honestly, It's funny that you shared that, because here's my next embarrassing moment. I tore my ACL while twerking.
How old are they?
I don't know. I just think it's really funny. So
that sucks. Aubrey, for someone who hasn't worked out in years, do you believe CrossFit would be too intense? What are your recommendations for someone trying to get back to the gym? Okay, so I would say if you can find a really great CrossFit gym that is very reputable, has a great experienced coach, and then has what I call onboarding classes where they actually teach you baby steps to CrossFit, I think that that's amazing. It would be great for you. Intensity is always what you make it as well. So even the babyest workout can be very intense if you make it intense. So just remember that. But then just getting back to the gym, I don't know. What's your best advice for getting back to the gym? I think maybe just decide on what route you want to go, whether it's you just want to go in there, do a couple machines.
Yeah, I would say ease back into it, because you're not the same. It's like when you're sick, you should never just go back in and try to do everything you were doing. You got to ease back into it and give your body plenty of time to rest and recover. So
yeah, and have something set that you're not just going in willy-nilly. You'll have a set program that you're going to follow. I think that would be great. Aubrey, when you first got into CrossFit, did you join a gym and get coached, or how was that process? So I started when I was 18, which was in 2008, and CrossFit didn't really exist. There was no CrossFit gyms that existed. So I did it because I was dating a guy in college, and he picked it up because he was kind of pre-military, that's who started it, is a military guy, and he just posted the workouts online, and then they had CrossFit Radio, which is a podcast kind of. And so he would just follow those workouts, and we would do them at the regular gym. And then it started to become a thing where there would be boxes or gyms opening. And now it's obviously huge and mainstream, but yeah, that's how I started. So
highly recommend pelvic floor physical therapy after kids if you have trouble with your bladder. Yes, pelvic floor PT. My husband just asked, is that Matthew McConaughey talking? I told him that it was the Cookie people. He knew.
Oh my gosh, I
so well.
don't like Matthew McConaughey.
All right. Whatever. Yes, not many women know about the fertile windows. My best friend believed forever that all women were most fertile 2 days before and 2 days after their cycle.
Yeah.
No, it's not near your cycle. It's like 14 days after your cycle, the 2 days before after, right? Your ovulation window is
why
like...
I say that is like, if you do the math on like when I got pregnant, it was day 28. So you can't just go by the fact like, oh, between day 14 and 17.
Also, M. Hutter, like nothing against, it could be your husband could have the issues too.
50% of people that walk into our infertility clinics, like,
yeah,
it's the males. I guess that makes sense. I know, like
half and half. Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't it? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know. It kind of like surprised me.
I love the jacket. Would you say you could work out in it? Your jacket?
This?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like girly. I mean, you can. Like, it's a very breathable fabric. Like, it's not hot. I just feel like it's not delicate. It's just kind of frilly. So, anyway.
My OB said start 10 to 14 days after the start of your cycle. She was spot on. You know, if you just do it every day or every other day, then you can
say like every other day.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, my favorite way to get back to working out is the instruction classes.
Yeah.
I'm trying a bunch of tracking and medical stuff with my doc. I'm just wondering, when should I tell my friend's family about what? When you should tell them what? Like, what do you mean?
That you're trying?
That you're trying? I don't think you should ever tell them. It's none of their business.
Yeah, unless it's something that
you want to. Yeah. I got drunk in high school, sat in poison ivy, and then my appendix was about to burst. And every doctor saw my ass with poison ivy and laughed at me, and my parents were loving it. I went on a romantic trip with my boyfriend. He told me after that I fart really loud in my sleep. I was mortified.
That's just something that he should have kept to himself, right?
I guess. Do you remember whenever I farted and you thought I was sleeping and you were like, oh my gosh. And I like was awake and I knew I farted because it's like, whatever.
It was like back when we first started dating. So I was like, oh my gosh, he farted. Like, I got to make him think that I didn't like hear anything. I'm still sleeping, whatever.
Whatever.
But
I don't
it
care.
turns out that he didn't really care. And I guess I didn't really care either. But
I was taking a picture of a really bad park job from the car next to me to send to my friend, and the owner of the bad park job came up behind me trying to get a picture of his car.
That sucks.
Fire alarm went off in the middle of me showering in college, and I had to run outside with just a towel on.
Wait, say it again. I was reading.
The fire alarm went off in the middle of me showering while I was in college, and I had to run outside with just my towel on. That's just because you think you have to, bro. Like later I realized in life, man, when the fire alarm goes off, it's like, put on what you want to put on. Like, get your stuff. It's probably a drill or something like that.
I love this question. Is a girl farting in her sleep a deal breaker? A lot. So not just like one time. A lot. A deal breaker. Like, what if, it was just like...
I've heard you fart.
Right. But this is like a lot. Like, let's say 5 times a night it woke you up because it was farting.
Well, if anything woke me up repeatedly at night, it would be a deal breaker for me. I hate when things wake me up.
All right.
So I mean, could I put earplugs in and not hear it, or what?
Would farting in the girl's sleep be a deal breaker?
If it's waking me up, that's a deal breaker.
Okay.
But other than that, like, I don't really care.
Really?
Nate farted.
You don't care?
No. Nate farted in bed last week, and my head was partially under the covers, and I straight up tasted it. I almost puked.
Oh, I want to barf. First time I farted in front of my now husband was 10 months in, and I was so sick. My husband still talks about how in October he had to open the windows and air the room out. I mean, I was sick.
That's pretty nasty.
Ooh, I don't even. Have I ever been like stomach sick around you?
No, I'm the only one that's been stomach sick.
Yeah, like a couple of times. Man, I'm just a champion. Oh, knock on wood. I don't want to get sick.
We have enough people
to what?
to do 2 giveaways. Look, I think we're at 100.
All right. We're doing 2 giveaways tonight. So if you're new here, that means that we're going to say a word, and all you have to do is type it in the chat, and then you're entered to win. But if you're subscribing, then you are 8 times more likely to win.
Yeah, and you have to be following to win. And because we have 100 subscribers, we're doing 2 giveaways.
And you have to eat this banana pudding cookie.
And I have to try them both. Okay, everyone, are you stronger than Cass Martin? You worked out together. I would say y'all were pretty equal in strength when you worked out together.
Her and Dana Lynn Bailey train similarly in that They do like 5 exercises, no supersets.
And a lot of force reps. Like they muscle some reps out. I would say that Aubrey probably has a stronger lower body than Cass, but Cass probably has like a stronger like bench press and shoulder press and stuff like that. Yeah. So I would say, but it's pretty close. So the word is fart.
And if you don't know how to spell it, it's F-A-R-T. All you gotta do is type it in. What protein pancake mix do you use? We use either Kodiak cakes, and then he just got in Pam cakes, pancakes, and
They're good.
They are, yeah. They are moist. It's freezing in here. That fan is just not. I'm not a fan of the fan.
So Double D's all right, but I just don't like peanut butter, so.
He doesn't like peanut butter at all, guys. I don't even know why he tried it. I love that cookie.
We only have 30 Don't Slip edible cookie doughs.
So if you want an edible cookie dough of that banana pudding cookie.
Yeah, so if you want a Don't Slip edible cookie dough, then
Don't slip. Don't slip on it.
you need to be on at 8 o'clock. Mm-hmm. It was called Pam Cakes, P-A-M Cakes. It was a really weird, they shouldn't have done that. I know that her name is Pam.
Out loud, right?
Yeah.
It reminds me of on Step Brothers when he's like
Pam.
Oh.
Like with a B?
And then she's just like, get out.
Is it 2M? P-A-M-M?
Oh, the second
The incognito was amazing. Thank you.
That's my favorite dough.
We have dough in the fridge for Sunday.
Okay, that's good.
We have V-Card.
Why do you have socks on?
Whips and chains. Because someone goes out with a dog.
You have socks on.
Oh, hey guys, she didn't try the sock thing.
I won't try the sock thing.
The comments have an asterisk because you have your chat filters on, and fart is a profane word. You can turn, if you go to your settings, the little cogwheel by your chat, you can say chat filters off, and then you can not be offended by fart. Guys, Aubrey didn't try the trick.
If you were here on Monday, you know what we're talking about.
She didn't try the sock trick, okay?
Sorry, I didn't try it. Sad day. Yeah, sad day.
Yeah, M. Hutter. It is a sad day. Can you try it tonight?
I don't need to wear the socks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know she doesn't need to.
Need to wear the socks.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to see if it's easier with the socks.
I doubt it. But I guess you never know.
Oh, you can't put spaces. You got to put fart with no spaces. Sorry, guys. You actually have to type it out fart. And then I'll roll this, seeing who hasn't done it. Pretty much everyone's entered, so.
Let's run it.
You would just concentrate on the sweaty feet?
Yes, we have to experiment for her. Yeah, come on, guys.
Wait, what's that mean? Wait, what does that mean?
What? I don't know.
Yes, for socks. Even Emily said it.
Okay.
Emily would never lead you
a
wrong.
Bug?
Yeah, it is.
What is that?
It's a bug.
Okay. All right. Let's roll it.
I'm rolling it.
We're rolling it. And the winner is Amber Grammer. You won. So all you have to do is whisper Brad right here on Twitch. Just send him your email address. We'll send you a gift card.
I'm gonna buy you socks for like every holiday now.
I have
Wait,
socks.
guys, this is why.
Guys buy socks for their girlfriends.
Do they, or is it the other way around?
I mean, I bought you socks and I still have to return them. So, Rach Ann won. You also won. So all you gotta do is
Amber Grammer and Rach Ann won. Whisper me your email address, and I will send you a gift card for Fat and Weird. And that's it. We'll see you guys on Monday. If you want a Don't Slip cookie dough, though, for real, there's only 30. So you need to get on quickly. And I think that we are going to run more Cookie Anonymous cookie dough next week. Just the cookie dough because it sold out so fast. So if you wanted Cookie Anonymous cookie dough, we may run it next week. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. You're worth it.